everyone, welcome to my channel. So where's my phone? Today we're going to be talking about the hot makeup releases that were released, of course, and whether I'm going to be putting them on my wish list for my sister to buy me or whether I'm just going to be like, you know what, nah, I don't need this, I don't really want it. So yeah, let's just get into the video. I'm going to be posting like Will I Buy It, which is inspired by Samantha March. She's a YouTuber here and I think she started the series, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's where I first found this series. Credit goes to her. We're gonna just get on to it. We're going on Trend Nude. This is the eyeshadow palette by Morphe. I posted a video last week about this teaser picture and I was like, oh, is it the 35B? But it doesn't seem to be, but maybe. And it's not the 35B, it's the 35M Boss Mood palette, and honestly, I really like those greens. This is such an interesting palette. It's different, you know, it's very different and I actually really like it. It is going to go on my wish list because this is different, and everybody on the comments, they were like, I thought this was 35B, which I know, me too. I thought it was the 35B too, but I guess it's not. So I love how it's green and pink and purple, and that's different and I like it. It's going on my wish list. Viseart is releasing a Libertine eyeshadow palette. And it's just like a 9-pan, no, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's a 9-pan palette, and I know that Viseart is a really good brand. Actually, I know that they have really good eyeshadows, but I'm not really interested in the colors, I guess. Maybe it's just because I'm more interested in bigger palettes. I love color. I like having color there, but this is not exactly something I'm like wishing for, or doesn't give me those I need it vibes. And yeah, it's okay. Hourglass Cosmetics is releasing their holidays, the Ambient Lighten palette, which has 6 different highlighter palettes. Their blush, lighting powder, bronzer, and blush, and a strobe lighting powder. I want this. I actually really like Hourglass Cosmetics. I love how these look like pillows embedded in a box. I don't know, they look yummy. I like them. And I like this. I want this. It's going on my wish list and it's just too expensive, so Kim Kardashian is releasing her Cherry Blossom collection by KKW Beauty. I love cherry blossoms. I lived in Japan for a year and I went to this park for my birthday because they have, at least in Nagoya, they had spring in April, and it was my birthday and we went to this cherry blossom park where there were cherry blossoms everywhere. It was falling like snow and there was this stream nearby, so picturesque, so anime-like, and the stream would flow and the cherry blossoms would float. Oh gosh, I was 10 years old. I turned 10 there, and this gives me a little bit of that vibe, but if you compare it to her other palettes, especially the classic one, the second palette that she released, it kind of looks the same. Don't get me wrong, it's a pretty palette, but it kind of looks the same as her second palette, with just added pinks in there, you know? I mean, I still want her KKW Beauty Mario palette. That's still in my wish list. If you hear noise right now, it's raining, and it's raining really heavily. We have a big typhoon is coming, so if you hear noise outside, I apologize. But yeah, don't worry, we're safe. It's not very strong yet. Zoeva Cosmetics is releasing a new collection. I know that people like the Zoeva collection, the Zoeva eyeshadow palettes. I don't really care for it, I guess. Sorry, my hair. The fan is like right there. I don't really care for Zoeva eyeshadow palettes. I think it's because I prefer like the same price points, maybe like Morphe or BH Cosmetics, or maybe it's just really difficult to get Zoeva where I'm from. But I do like their brushes. I have one that I love so much. Yeah, this is not going to go into my wish list because the colors are a little grungy, they're a little dark for me, and I don't know, I wish there was a red in there, like a bright red, but yeah, I'm not interested in it. Yes, this one I want. This is so different and I love it. This is the Colourpops. This is the Colourpop Cosmetics Animal Print Fall Edit Collection with this is the new eyeshadow palette in Good Sport. I don't know why they call it Good Sport. I wish they called it like Cheetah or Good Cheetah. I don't know. But I love this so much. I love the colors. I love that Sissa shade, that Trooper shade, that like bright yellow and bright pink shade. I love how they mixed in that with some yellows and pinks and oranges and a few like greenish golds. I love this palette. I want this palette, and I'm gonna try to get this palette, but I don't really need it. But yeah, I want it. I want it. With that, they're also releasing a quad, a highlighter quad, which I'm not gonna get. I just have enough highlighters and these colors I have in my collection, I think. And yeah, they're also releasing some Luxe Lippies, I believe, which I'm also not getting because I only have the one from Kathleen Lights, the one she released, which I have a video on her collection, and I'll be linking that down below. And I'm happy with it. I want more, but these colors don't really speak to me. I'm a very nudie. I like nudes, and oh gosh, it's getting really, really, really noisy, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, I like nudes, and if they're dark lippies, I prefer the liquid lipstick type of lippy for like a dark lip. I just think it's more foolproof. This is an exciting collaboration. MAC Cosmetics is collabing with Nima, and she made her own beautiful blue-red lipstick. And yeah, it's a red lipstick. It's stunning on her skin. Stunning. I want a red lipstick from MAC, but I don't know if red would suit me if they're blue tone, if they have a blue, because there are two kinds of reds, like that more blue red and that more warm red. And I don't know if warm red suits me more, because when I try it, like those bright blue reds, I don't feel like I look very good. I don't know. I don't know if this color is going to suit my skin tone, but I really, really am happy that MAC collabed with Nima. It's a beautiful red. I just wish I could rock this. Blue reds don't really complement my skin very well. Kathleen Lights and KL Polish is releasing their Fall City bundle. I want to try her formula, but I never have. It's just I can't wear nail polish in the lab. I work in the lab and I'm not allowed to wear nail polish. And yeah, I only wear nail polish every Saturday and Sunday, and I remove it every Sunday night. Sad life. I want it. I want all of these colors, except that green duochrome. I don't really like those colors very much, but I really like peanut butter, and I like that blue one. I think that's called 1435, that muted navy. And I also really like Cafe Disco, which is a taupe, and Jane, which is a muted magenta. But yeah, I want them all, except for that Medusa color, I think, which is a green monochrome, which MAC Cosmetics is about to drop a new lipstick formula called the Powder Kiss Lipstick, which got me thinking maybe it's like a powdery matte finish because it's called powder lip. So these look super delicious. I want a MAC lipstick. I don't have a MAC lipstick. MAC lipsticks are kind of up there in price, and it's not that I don't want it. Again, I want one. It's just too expensive, and I can't justify spending that much amount of money for a lipstick. So if you want to give me one, be my guest. Viseart is releasing another Grande Pro Volume 2. These are all shimmers though, which I never like all shimmer palettes. I always want my palettes to have some kind of matte in there. I love shimmers, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's a beautiful palette. It just is all shimmers, and it's such a big palette, and they're all shimmers. So I'm like, it's pretty, but it's not. I'm not wanting it. It's not like something I really, really, really want. This is the Mark Beauty Holiday Collection highlighter. This is the Glaze All Over Foil Luminizer, and it is beautiful. It's like this beautiful gold, warm gold. It's beautiful. Yes, I want this. I'm gonna put this in my wish list. But if I'm very practical minded, especially because I don't really earn as much. If I'm to justify spending $49 on a single highlighter, as opposed to like a big eyeshadow palette or multiple eyeshadow palettes, I just go for the multiple eyeshadow palettes, you know? I want this, but it's such a splurge to me. So until I'm like super rich, I'm not gonna want to get this for myself, but it's going on the wish list. It's beautiful. I love Marc Jacobs packaging, and yes, it's beautiful. I want it. It's beautiful. So real quick, while I was editing this video, Kylie Jenner and Jordana Woods finally revealed their collab, and this is a really, really pretty eyeshadow palette. I have to say, I love that she put some purples in there, and that like orangey yellow, and that like, is that silver or like a greenish silver? I don't know what color that is. It's a really, really beautiful palette. I also love the packaging, and she also is releasing, I believe, like these shimmery glosses or these lipsticks, and I'm not gonna get any of the glosses or the lipsticks, but I'm really interested in the palette. Like, this is the first time I was actually interested in the palette. I think I'm gonna wait for reviews before I put this in my wish list, but I'm definitely interested. That was not that much. I'm actually surprised that it's not that much. So that is it for the releases this week. What are you planning to get? Are you planning to get any of these, or are you excited for one particular thing? I'm most excited about the gingerbread spice palette. That I want so bad. And I'm also secretly hoping that Jeffree Star Cosmetics releases a holiday collection. I'm still hoping for his blood sugar. I'm still saving for it. It's just so expensive. And once I have the money, I'm like, is it worth it to spend all that hard-earned cash on one palette? Ugh. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications to be informed when I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!